I spent 3 months planning my sister's Sweet 16. They flew to Paris instead and left me waiting at an empty restaurant. I'm Kristen, 24, working at an accounting firm while sending money home for my sister Addison's school fees and family bills. My photography dreams sat buried under tax forms, but I told myself family came first. 3 months ago, Addison started dropping hints about wanting a big Sweet 16. I booked a private room at a downtown restaurant with string lights and river views, spent hours designing invitations, hired a live band. I stayed up late creating a photo album of our childhood, snapshots of us as kids, building snowmen, fighting over cookies. Every detail mattered, down to napkins folded into stars. It cost $500 from my savings. Mom and Dad kept pushing me. You're so good at this. Addison deserves it. Their expectations piled on heavy, like I owed them my time, my money, everything. I texted Addison about the party. Her replies were short, cool, or whatever you think. I figured she was just busy with school. By 6 p.m. the night of the party, the restaurant was perfect, but the chairs stayed empty. I checked my phone. Nothing from Addison, Mom, or Dad. The band was setting up, ready for a crowd that hadn't shown. At 6:15, I texted Addison, where are you? Party's starting. No reply. I tried Mom, then Dad. Silence. Finally, Dad picked up. I heard chatter in the background, a faint announcement in French. Where are you guys? I asked. A pause, then a chuckle. Oh, we're in Paris. Didn't we mention? We just wanted to keep you busy. His laugh hit me like a slap. Mom's voice chimed in, giggling about some cafe. The line went dead. I stood there alone, the band packing up, the server avoiding my eyes. For 3 months, I'd worked, spent my savings, stayed up late, all for nothing. They hadn't forgotten. They'd planned this, left me to pour my heart into a party no one would attend. That night, my best friend Tara texted, you deserve more. There's a photography course in Portland starting next month. Go for it. I didn't answer the family's calls for a week. Instead, I booked a one-way ticket to Portland, registered for the course, gave notice at my job and apartment. I left the photo album on my counter with a letter for Addison. This is the last thing I'll do for you. I've paid for your school, your clothes, our bills. That ends now. I'm leaving to live my own life. 2 days later, I heard banging on my door. Mom, Dad, and Addison stood there, faces red, the album clutched in Addison's hands. How could you do this? Mom snapped. You're abandoning us after everything we've done for you. Dad added. Addison crossed her arms. You're just jealous I got to go to Paris. I'm done paying for your lives while mine waits. I said calmly. Dad's eyes narrowed. We know you took money from our savings. We called the police. An hour later, 2 officers knocked. Mom and Dad stood behind them, confident they'd caught me. I pulled out my bank statements, highlighted every transaction. $500 for the restaurant, $200 for decorations, countless withdrawals for family expenses, all from my account. The officer scanned the papers. No evidence of theft here. You made a serious claim without proof. Dad's face fell. Mom stammered. I'm leaving for Portland in 3 weeks. I told them. I'm done being your bank, your planner, your backup. Addison scoffed. You'll come crawling back when you fail. I won't. This is my life now. Before I left, I sent a group email to our extended family and a text to Addison's school friends explaining what happened. I attached a photo of the empty restaurant, the untouched decorations. Addison's friends stopped texting her. Her social media went quiet. Mom's book club canceled her invite. Dad's golf buddies stopped calling. Their perfect image crumbled. They called 36 times in 1 hour, leaving angry voicemails. I deleted them without listening. 3 weeks later, I boarded a plane to Portland with my camera and a suitcase. Mom showed up at my apartment that last evening, knocking softly. Kristen, please. Let's talk. I stood on the other side of the door, silent, my hand on the lock. She waited, then left. In Portland, I started the photography course, explored rainy streets with my camera, built a portfolio that was mine. I shot bridges at dusk, street musicians, murals on brick walls. Every click of the shutter felt like freedom. My phone stayed quiet. I hadn't heard from them since I left, and I didn't reach out. Their anger belonged to a life I'd left behind.